It was the fall of 2006 when I had to say goodbye to my 72-year-old dad. He had been through months of chemotherapy, and we all knew it was only a matter of time before we would no longer have this wonderful man in our lives. It was October 19th, 2006, when I got the call that he had passed on. Although I had braced my heart months ago for this moment, somehow I still wasn't ready. I was absolutely devastated. Up until this point in my life, my parents had never raised me in the church or to practice any other kind of religion, so I was an atheist. Not a devil worshiper, Satanist, or anything like that, but just believed that whenever we died, we would simply decompose in the ground. It was a harsh reality to believe I would never see my dad again. Every year since his death, October 19th has been a hard day for me. So one October night, very close to the 5-year anniversary of his death, he was heavy on my heart. I can't remember the exact date of this experience, but I will surely never forget it. As a little girl, my dad would always sit on the corner edge of my bed and read me a bedtime story. I will never forget waking up and seeing my dad sitting on the edge of the bed. He wasn't the sick old man with cancer I last remembered seeing. This was the handsome young man I remember sitting at the edge of my bed, reading me a bedtime story. I went from being very groggy to sitting up wide awake. I even rubbed my eyes just to be sure I wasn't dreaming. He smiled at me and told me he was in a better place and not to be sad anymore, that I would see him again one day. And just like that, he was gone. I sat there in shock for a couple of minutes, still in disbelief of what had just happened. It had all just happened so quickly. I woke my husband up shortly after and told him what happened. I could tell he was happy for me, but wanted to go back to sleep. But at that point, I was wide awake. To this day, I still yearn for my dad to come see me again. Since then, I have not seen him, but I know it was real. I don't go to church, but now I know in my heart, without a doubt, there is life after death, and I can't wait to see my father again.